This here is from The Sun from February 12th, 2024, and it says Mega change, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle ditch Archwell and launch slick new website using royal titles to share personal updates. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have undergone a major rebrand in a bid to share more personal updates with fans. The couple last night launched Sussex.com to replace their Archwell.com website. Okay, fine. Now, this might be subtle to some people, but how they describe themselves really irritates me. They're just not down to earth about things. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, is a feminist and champion of human rights and gender equity. Not going to go down that ugly rabbit hole, but I don't think equity is actually possible without taking from one side that's working harder. But of course, she's a champion of human rights. Why? Who gave her that title? And what exactly is it? I guess I can't be a champion of human rights because Meghan can, and I'm not quite on her level as far as money and fame. I guess you can't be a champion of human rights. Her lifelong advocacy for women and girls remains a constant thread in her humanitarian and business ventures. I wonder if she could answer a certain question, by the way. Maybe some people know what it is, but alright. She has been named one of the most influential women in the world in rankings including Time Magazine's most influential people, because we know Time's been awesome these days. The Financial Times 25 most influential women, Variety Power of Women, and British Vogue's Vogue 25. Alright, well, British Vogue and Variety Power, if I'm not mistaken, are women's magazines, which is fine and all, but I'd like to see a more neutral source. Her advocacy, work on resilience, equality, and compassion through action has been recognized alongside that of her husband, Prince Harry, with the NAACP President's Award, as well as the Robert F. Kennedy Ripple of Hope Award. So you might notice, so far, it doesn't really say what actual skill she has. What can she actually do? Like Bruce Lee could kick some ass. Line up 5 guys who'll be beating the hell out of them. Jerry Seinfeld could make me laugh till I turn blue. Barbara Streisand, who I'm not a fan of, I will admit, has a beautiful voice, and it's undisputable. But, I mean, what can Meghan actually do? I'm guessing, act a little bit, but not really, and marry Harry. Born and raised in Southern California, Meghan attended Los Angeles-based all-girls Catholic school Immaculate Heart, which she continues to support as an alumni before moving to Chicago to attend Northwestern University. While there, she double majored in theater and international relations and went on to intern at the U.S. Embassy in Buenos Aires, Argentina, as well as to study abroad in Madrid, Spain. But what did that study actually enhance as far as a skill, as far as something she could do? Well, I'm going in circles, but I just don't see it. They mentioned she was on Suits for 7 seasons, but they failed to mention her role was pretty small. They list the countries she traveled to for, of course, humanitarian missions. So basically what she does is she marries Harry, gets a bunch of money, then just throws it everywhere to make herself look good. I mean, I'm not saying she's a horrible person. She probably does care about some of these people she helps like anyone would. Okay? If I got $100 million tomorrow, you bet your ass I would do some good with it. What I'm trying to say is, for her defenders, yeah, maybe she has a good side, an authentic side, but it's nothing that no one else as a human being has. It's nothing that makes her special. If I handed you $100 million or something like that, I bet you donate like probably $1 million to charity at least, maybe more. Most people would, like 90%. I can't look that up. It's not a statistic. It's just in my gut feeling and probably yours that with that much money, you're going to be giving some away to charity and shit like that. It's nothing to brag about. It should just be considered normal. Let's see Harry's. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, is a humanitarian. Of course, it's a label you could slap on. What exactly does that mean? I think I'm one too. Military veteran, mental health advocate, and environmental campaigner. I wonder if he sits in the road and blocks traffic. He's dedicated his adult life to advancing causes that he is passionate about and that advance permanent change for people and places. Right. Okay. Sounds great. Then they say for 10 years he was in the British Armed Forces. I'll admit, disclaimer, I don't know big details, so I won't criticize that before I know. But I'd guess he didn't do the frontline fighting. It's still good, but I'm just going to guess he was probably in a safe place. But I don't know for sure, so I digress. They then say he founded a bunch of global charities, but they fail to mention he did some sport hunting, I think up until 2020, where you go to Africa, one of those countries he was in, and you shoot exotic animals and animals that might be going extinct for sport. Why not mention that? I don't know, just one of those things that bothers me. And then here's the big one for him and Meghan. He served on the Aspen Institute Commission on Information Disorder, which brought together critical voices across the public, private, and civil society landscape to respond to the challenges created by growing disinformation. Because, of course, people who have a lot of info spread about them are going to say they're helping fight disinformation because there's a lot out there that's not true. Wink, wink. Let's just hint at the fact a lot about us out there, wink, wink, isn't true because we fight, wink, wink, disinformation. I'll also bet they're very polarized politically. I'd bet they don't fight equally for the right side and the left side. They lean one certain way. I won't say, but I'm sure most of you know. And it ends here. Archwell.com now automatically redirects to Sussex.com. While Harry, 39, and 42-year-old Meghan ditched their Archwell website, their foundation in the same name is still in effect. The website boasting the Office of Prince Harry and Meghan will share personal updates for the couple that are not related to Archwell, sources say. It is also said to be a one-stop shop for their activities. Yes, that's where I'll be shopping. Have no doubt about that. So that's about it. Pretty informational from the Sun. No slant, no twist really, not at this point. So, alright. Obviously, we don't like the Sun, but I'm going to want to see how they report on people and the attitudes they take. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.